Hi everyone, it's time for another Writer's Wednesday. Today I wanted to talk about surrounding your characters with tension. And what do I mean by that? Well, what I mean is in any given scene in a thriller in which you're trying to create that dynamic tension between two characters, you have the showdown. And so let's take an example. You've got your main protagonist and they are facing off against a man in a mask. Now, that interaction itself creates a lot of tension, a lot of thrills, right? Who is this man in the mask? What's going to happen? Are they going to fight? What's going to happen? But if you have that scene in isolation, so take it there, it's a sunny day and they're standing out in the middle of a suburban street and it's just the protagonist and the man in the mask and nothing else going on around it. That's fine, but it's missing an opportunity in the sense that if you surround that inherently tense and thrilling interaction with a setting that on its own right creates tension, then you layer it on in a way that creates an almost suffocating sense of tension for the reader. And you can do that a number of ways. You can do it at the macro scale, where instead of standing on an empty street in a suburb, they are mired in the middle of a gritty city street with an angry mob around them, sirens flashing in the background, a building tumbling next to them, sort of macro level power and tension that just takes you right to your heart. Or you can do it at the micro level, where instead of a busy city street, they're in the man in the mask's basement, and it's a very small basement, and it's claustrophobic, and there's a drip of water from the ceiling and a rat scurrying across the floor and the buzz of a light bulb hanging above them, and just the two of them facing off in silence in the dust. That's just two simple examples, but there's innumerable ways to do it. But my challenge to you this Writer's Wednesday would be, if you're writing a scene of tension and thrills, which you should be doing quite often in a mystery thriller, then ask yourself, have I layered on a surrounding tension, and hopefully multiple layers of surrounding tension to take that conflict and really put it in a pressure cooker? That's my Writer's Wednesday for this week. Have a great week.